the recent events gave us an opportunity for us to consider that we need to have a different approach to the challenges of the multifaceted security threats and challenges that we have. Before we look forward, let me clearly state, and which we all will agree with me, that we have made a lot of progress as a country over the last 2 years in the fight against insecurity. We all have good memories of the situation and the insurgents, Boko Haram in the Northeast. Where we are today in 2017 was not where we were in 2015. In the fight against some of the other areas of insecurity, we have done well, but we can do better. Because for as long as Nigerians are still losing their lives, when we cannot say we have a pass market. The question before us, we say, is what are the reasons for this continuous incidence of insecurity? Are there issues that we can address in a more holistic manner? Are there issues that have to do with constitutional approach, that is reviewing our constitution? Some have argued, and some have made cases, that they believe that the security will improve if we made provisions for state police, community police. That's a question we need to ask ourselves, whether yes or no. Some have even argued that the powers in the Constitution does not bring about better, very cordial relationship between different security agents. There's some powers also in the Constitution for different security agents are not adequate for them to be effective. These are questions that have been lingering for a while that need to be answered. Others have said that the issue of funding, is it just a funding matter? And if it is a funding matter, what kind of funding is required, both to address it now and to sustain the fight against security? Some have talked about technology. Have we really put ourselves in the right position, like other developed countries who have incorporated technology in their fight against the different type of insecurity we have seen? Are there issues to do with community themselves? Maybe the roles of different community leaders, traditional rulers in these areas, or some other issues. My distinguished colleagues, we're very careful in selecting the members of this committee. And I would say with all humility that we put our best hands forward in putting this committee. So for us in the Senate, we do not expect anything less than a very, very good roadmap for us. What I can assure distinguished members and the public is that the Senate is ready and courageous to do whatever it requires for us to address the issue of security. We as district senators do not have the answers. Your service chiefs, head of security agents, I see today as a golden opportunity for a lot of you who have capacity, who are frustrated by knowing what you can do, but are limited by the framework which you find yourself, which you inherited from years gone by. This is an opportunity to redefine or reshape the security infrastructure of this country and lay a great foundation that you all will be remembered years after your time. I think this is an opportunity that we should all come around and tell ourselves, and that is why the caliber of senators in this committee are those that we believe are responsible, understanding what do we need to do. How do we address all these insurgents, clashes here and there, kidnapping, even in the Niger Delta area? How do you continue to address some of these issues? That work lies on you, my distinguished colleagues, lies on you, respected heads of service chiefs who have had to take this battle. As I said in my opening remarks, I commend you for what you've been able to do with the limited resources, with the structure you inherit. But that is the opportunity for you to redefine that in line that will make you perform better.
Mr. President, let me assure you on behalf of the members of this all-important committee that we will do our best on this assignment, and given the highly experienced membership of the committee, we have every reason to be confident. We will work assiduously to complete our assignment in good time, God willing. As for our very patriotic and determined security agencies, this committee is a platform for you to put forward all the necessary suggestions and information that will help the Senate eventually arrive at resolutions that will enhance your capacities, capability, efficiency, and effectiveness. Our major goal is to make our government to achieve the constitutional provision of Section 14, subsection 2B. And I quote, the security and welfare of the people shall be the primary purpose of government. End of quote. I want to urge our security agencies to feel free and comfortable as we interact and interface throughout the duration of this assignment. Thank you for listening.
His Excellency the President of the Senate, like I said earlier, is for the inauguration. The event is for the inauguration of the Senate Ad-hoc Committee to review the correct. At this point, move to item 5, which is the opening prayer, and that will be said by the chairman of the.
We beseech thee to inspire and guide all our counsels and actions so that we may always walk in the path of justice.
As the representative of the Inspector General of Police, I apologize, sir.
Your Excellency, the President of the Senate, the Director General, State Security Service, and other stakeholders.
His Excellency, the Senate President will take his leave, and after that, the rest of us, the press, the aides, would leave to excuse the distinguished senators and the service chiefs to have a closed session. All aides.